All right, what's up? This is TK from Comic Insider and the Gulf Coast CW. We're out here today at GeekCon Day 1 with the amazing Roland Paris. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, good, man. How have you been? I think the last time we got to see each other was PensaCon. We didn't get to get an interview.
Yeah, we tried, but it didn't work out.
It was a hectic weekend. I mean, they had us running all over. They even had us do a couple panels for the first time.
I love that show. I love the show, and I love this show.
Awesome.
These are my two favorite shows to do.
So I gotta say, PensaCon's the best. But I gotta say, starting off with, man, so a lot of the stuff you do in Marvel, I mean, everything from Spider-Man to X-Men, I mean, Venom was one of your favorite characters that you got to work on for Marvel.
Wow. I actually had a ton of fun. Probably my favorite book that I've ever done for Marvel, and probably my favorite book that I've ever done, is something that a lot of people don't even realize that I've worked on. It's an adaptation of Homer's The Odyssey.
Okay.
Which was, the epic poem that we all had to read in high school.
Yeah.
Marvel did an 8-issue adaptation, and I did 7 of the 8 issues because I had a squabble with the new. For some reason, they changed editors between issue 7 and issue 8, and I had a squabble with the editor, and I didn't get to do issue 8, sadly. But I did 7 of the 8 issues.
Yeah, that's so pretty amazing.
And it was
beautiful.
All around was one of my favorite things to work on because it was written by Roy Thomas, who's one of my favorite writers ever. He wrote everything in the 70s when I was growing up reading books. I read him all the time, so I got to work with him. The penciler was a guy named Greg Tocchini out of Brazil, who is hands down one of my favorite pencilers that I've ever worked with. So he penciled it, and it's also one of my all-time favorite stories. So it was a trifecta of perfection for me that I absolutely loved working on that. And hardly anybody knows that I worked on it, but it's fun. And in fact, I sell all my pages, all my original art, right? Because it's part of it helps our artists supplement because we don't get paid a ton of money to do this stuff. So we're allowed to sell original art. The only page I will never sell is from the Odyssey. And it's a beautiful splash page of Odysseus standing over the Trojan War with the Trojan horse burning in the background. And I've been offered a buttload of money for that, and I just won't sell it because I never expected to get it back, and I absolutely love it. So that was a long explanation. I apologize for that.
Oh no, that's amazing, man. So I wanted to ask real quick, what do you think of the events so far out here? I mean, I know this is only day 1. We're just kicking off within this past hour.
Yep.
I think it was like 6 o'clock. We were still getting our food in while a little bit ago, but
yeah.
I mean, what do you think? I'm seeing some great cosplay out here.
Yep.
A lot of fans. I mean, seems like it's going to be an epic weekend.
This is a great show. This is probably the 7th year I've done this show.
Okay.
They invite me back every year, and I absolutely love that they invite me back every year. I'm honored and blessed that they want me back. This is a great show. It's run really well, and the attendance is always really, really well. It's really well attended. The people that show up here are not afraid to express themselves and have a lot of fun and spend good money. So it's a great
that's
show.
always good.
It's always.
I mean, we all gotta make our money.
it's the icing on the cake. But for me, my favorite part of doing shows is just I'm around my people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it's just I get con depression when I go home and have to be back around quote unquote normal people, and I don't get to talk comic books with everybody and do things. So
I gotta ask, how did that? How did you handle that? Because we all had to handle that differently. The madness of 2020 and not being able to be at events throughout pretty much almost that whole year. I mean, what was the things? Did you do a lot of drawing or do a lot of?
I did a lot of drawing. I did a lot of painting, a lot of personal work. I'm working on my own book.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on it for a while. Sadly, though, the past year and a half, I've also had some medical problems, so I've been dealing with that. I'm diagnosed with a condition called ankylosing spondylitis, which affects the spine, and I've got this nice, pretty scar right now. I had 4 discs fused in my neck in March of this year. So
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I see you're recovering from that.
Scars.
Right?
I was about to say that, man.
Yeah. So I can tell people like, I got attacked by a shark or
Right,
whatever.
there you
know?
go, tell the legend. Yeah.
Well, sir, we cannot keep you out here all day today. We gotta let you make your money and get back to it and everything. Before we do hop off here, is there a fan page or where fans be able to reach you, social media, or?
I am an old school dinosaur. I don't have. I used to have a DeviantArt page that I shut down because people were stealing my art off of it. So I don't do that anymore. So basically, the only real way to get in touch with me is through Facebook. I'm too old to do more than one social media page. So I just do Facebook. I don't do Instagram or Twitter or any of that stuff. So find me on Facebook. My face looks like this.
And right there, make sure to get out here to GeekCon this weekend. Check out some of his amazing artwork. Hang out with some of your favorite celebrities. This is Comic Insider. You all have a great night. We'll see you in the multiverse. Gotta run.